come on in. Just take a sip. Let's wind down on this Friday grid that we're going to pop up here in a minute. But first, I just want to say thank you to the new subscribers for joining our community. And thank you for all of the likes, all of the views, and for the commentary. Nothing makes me happier than you sharing with me and having a conversation about the grid or really about anything. So, yeah, come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. So, we have a Jacob McDermott construction today, edited and as has become the norm by Joel Faliano. Really do hope that Will Shorts is on the mend. I hope he's getting better. I mean, if he decides he just wants to retire because he certainly earned it, then great. But we do miss him. But Joel, thank you, by the way, for doing such a fabulous job. And I really like Joel's minis when he constructs. I mean, it's a very clever puzzle builder. I mean, it's wonderful stuff. But okay, let's see what we got for a Friday. This is the penultimate day of the week for me. I know it's going to be tricky. I know it's going to be hard. It's never a Saturday, though, right? Now, let's see. Here we go. Saint Teresa's birthplace. Well, I don't think we're talking about the one from Calcutta. We've only got 5 letters, so I'm going to go with Avila. Back to beautiful Spain, which we're on our way to Barcelona here in about 2.5 weeks. Oh, I can't wait for that. The tapas. Surface. Well, I mean, it could have you thinking, okay, surface, like what? Maybe the face of something, maybe the top layer or whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's more of like to surface, to arise. That's the only thing I can think of beginning in an A with 5 letters right now off the top of my head. Ready for action informally? No idea. Holiday time informally? Well, speaking of holiday time, I think we got a vacay here. Now this EY, that's not too common. Remedy for some redness. How about an eye drop? Why not? I mean, why not, right? The allergies are so bad for me a couple of times a year that I have to just use eye drops daily. And it doesn't matter if I'm here in Germany or if I'm back in Texas or wherever, the cedar, that's going to get me. Incandescent, so to speak. Ready for action. There are no words. I can't even, maybe? I can't even. I'm just trying to think of what I would say. I was trying to think of the light. Now here I am thinking outside of the box on surface, but not on incandescent, so to speak. How about irate? That just makes sense. Still don't know what that is. Quench could be to sate. Like many winter coats could certainly be to line them, right? And we have the Aesop here, the ant and the dove. I always liked that fable. I mean, I think it's great, because the ant has to do something nasty to the dove in order to save the dove's life. But there's no closure in it. And maybe I haven't seen the original or something, but I don't think there's any closure. It's just a matter of, the ant bit the dove's foot when the fowler, I think is the term they used for it, but the bird hunter is getting closer and closer. And it's like he bites the dove on the foot, and the dove flies away, escapes the fowler, and well, what if he just thinks the rest of his life, man, I saved that ant. I put a blade of grass out there, and it got on, and I saved it from drowning, and then it turns around and bites me in the foot. Kind of goes back to that frog and scorpion thing too, right? But they both knew they had closure there. I mean, the scorpion is they're drowning, right? Hey, that's just in my nature. I don't know. That kind of bothered me. Okay, so ready for action. Looks like it is going to be raring to go. And my very first battalion assignment as a second lieutenant, brand new in the Army, was second of the 112th Armor. And in fact, it's the regimental affiliation that I wear to this day. It says raring to go. Horse thing. Fairy Tale Elixir. Well, now this has got me thinking about that song by whomever in the 50s or the 60s, Love Potion Number 9, and it's going to be stuck in my head forever. And if you don't know the song, good on you. If you do know the song, I'm sorry for doing that to you. Boyfriend of Nancy Drew. I'm going to have a down or something on this one. Choir section, so it's probably Ned, right? So this is tenors. And let's get over there, like Parmigiano Reggiano. This would be age, so I guess it is Ned. Ned is Nancy Drew's boyfriend. Appealing subject, currency equivalent to 100 yuan, and I guess this is one, because I think an appealing subject is the law. Let's see. Upon which a dragonfly frequently lays its eggs. And my dad was a big fan of these creatures. I don't think I would know that. Screw cap alternative. Well, P-O pop off. Top, maybe? Try it. I hope y'all aren't laughing at me when I'm wrong about these things. You know, well, I don't really hope that. You can laugh all you want. I mean, I'll laugh at myself more than anybody, so it's fine. So the Strait of Dover. I was just trying to think. The last time we crossed that, I guess it was about a year ago. We got on the ferry to go. We drove to Calais and then crossed the Strait of Dover. It was really it's always nice. Prepare to duel. How about draw? And setting a date for Edward and Vivian in Pretty Woman. I guess this is an opera. Hidden name in hardline Roman era. Well, emperor. Okay. Well, I kind of already had the first three, so we know it's Nero. But yeah, that's pretty good. What might prompt you to flip the bird? This OVE here. Maybe he tells me oven timer. So, and now what we got? Wait. Well, I guess that's not it, because I don't know if I can make anything out of that. So, wait, maybe not now. And screw cap alternative. Pop. Top. Is that a cap? Pop top lid, maybe, because I think that here is LMAO. Laughing my took us off. It may get into a lather, maybe soap. Things that are head and shoulders above the rest. And Final Fantasy and others for short. And these are role player games. Never played a single one. So, I mean, when I think of RPGs, I'm thinking of rocket-propelled grenades, right? I don't think of role-playing games, but the crossword has taught me a great deal in life. Things that are head and shoulders. So I think these are probably profile pics. And why not? They are. Lorna Doone of romance. Playing a sudden death round, perhaps. Well, it's snot N-O-T. Got it. Got it. River traveled by passenger boats known as the Habis. And those are the Nile. Coca-Cola brand. How about Fanta? Which is really, I think, invented here in Germany. Like, until I've actually moved here about 5 years ago or so, I had no idea that Adidas, in fact, Adidas, because that's how I said it before until I got here, realized it's a German company, Adidas. And then there's like a brother involved in a falling out, so one created Puma. Had no idea. Really pretty cool. Acceptance speech, cliche. What is this? It might turn red or blue. Oh, wow. I think this G here gives this away, but this is a clever clue. It might turn red or blue. I think we're talking about a swing state. And apropos, considering the season. Long rides. Long Long rides. Maybe limos? Not limos. I'm going to have a talk with these mitts of mine. Pay attention. Like old computers, irritatingly slow perhaps. What waftarams represent in the comics? Art and literature majors unite. Most people wouldn't know this, right? You know, they wouldn't know what a waftarams are, or waftarams, depending on your pronunciation. Like some people say wastrel, and I think that's fine. But I like wastrel, and it's not even the way it's supposed to be pronounced. But you know me, always trying to coin my own crap. So extensive could be wide. Nothing can stop me. So maybe I'm on a roll? Don't know. Flipped. Maybe went bananas. Flirting ability and slang sounds like game. Listen up. Ahem. Locale with the zip code 58. So that would be the North Pole. Some salad slices, I guess, beets. Physiologist whose namesake exercise is part of an Army fitness test. That's for true. How about Dr. Burpee? Neighbor of Java. I'm thinking Bali. And I really can't think of anything else starting with B and ending with, 3 more letters. So 4 letters with a B. I'm thinking just Bali. Happening, maybe a foot. They're out of this world. I'm assuming they're talking about UFOs here. Dingy destination, and hangs, lols. But are UFOs really out of this world? It just means an unidentified flying object. It could be that you couldn't identify the fact that it was a helicopter or something, right? I mean, that's not out of this world. I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't know why I make such a big deal of it, though. In fact, I'm not really making a big deal of it. Just saying I don't like it. So, whatever. So this is starting to spell out for me. It's an honor. And that is pretty cliche. I don't know what else I would say when I was accepting an award. Was unfairly criticized, informally, maybe got a bad rap. Site of a New Testament miracle. And I think this Cana, New York College known for opinion polling. Yes, Sienna. Lip is, sass. Gave a hard time. Maybe hassled? I don't know if you just noticed that, but I just typed without looking at the keyboard. Wow. Now I'm afraid to try it again. Turns down a sweet offer, perhaps. Prepare to take off. Okay, this would be taxi. Which means that what I thought at first, because this is just where my mind went, I thought, well, that sounds like dieting, right? For some reason, sweet stuck out at me, and I guess it's a good thing. Over the top, maybe extra, which is a nickname that my kids have for me. I'm known as extra around the house when I'm around them. I don't know why. What could possibly be extra about me? Alleyways, maybe lanes. Gonna go bowling tonight. Tired, maybe stale. A lot of great adjectives and stuff in this. This kind of stuff that I would say about something. Oh my God, your argument is so stale. Stay away from trite. So hackneyed. Whatever. So tired. No. Stale. Sub-Saharan crop. 3 letters. All I can think is maybe a yam, and that would give me an alert here, and mesas there, outside tables. Yeah, that works. Okay, so let's put yam in and see what we've actually got here. Small time as steaks. This looks like penny ante. I could probably be a lot faster if I just shut up and do the puzzle. Warning related to pollution, maybe a smog alert, and something tells me this is going too easy, that I am going to be rudely informed that I have fat fingered something somewhere. I just have this feeling. Internet phenomena, maybe a meme. And, oh, BAA, non-silence of the lambs. Okay, so buying maybe? It didn't sound too good. You couldn't mean me. What, moi? Miss Piggy, moi? Okay, so how do we do, Bob? I don't know for quite sure, but I think this is a better time than yesterday's for me. Maybe it was those wormholes that got to me. Maybe I'm going to some sort of thing, growing some wormholes up here. I don't know. But what a really clean, clever grid, and not a whole lot of three-letter ugly at all, as a matter of fact, right? So that was really great stuff. One of the things about it, I only felt like once or twice that I needed to check myself. Like it was just a total guess that I was throwing in there. But even those total guesses felt pretty confident. Like I would have been surprised if I was wrong on them. And so how cleverly and well constructed this was just tight. It's like working on a high-end watch, like say a Panerai or an Omega or a Rolex. If you're breaking one down and you're having to take it into pieces, clean it, service it, put it back together. Because I mean, I kind of do this as an amateur. The well-made, the high-end watches, they just feel right. When you're in there, you're like, oh, that part goes there. And you start working on some of the other ones, a friend of yours says, hey, can you fix this? And you're like, yeah, I'll take a look at it. You're like, oh my God, what is going on in here? It's all designed by committee or something, right? So craziness. But again, a well done puzzle. Absolutely enjoyed it. And let's go ahead and get rid of it until tomorrow when we take on our Saturday grid, which may be in the afternoon, like now, or it may be first thing in the morning. We got a big farmers market. There's a concert series going on. And I've also got to put the final touches on the Q&A video that I'm hoping to have out either tonight or by latest to Sunday. I mean, I've had so many people now asking. I mean, I think we're up to around about 43 people who want to know more about the dude sitting in front of him. It's just sitting in front of them at night or during the morning or whenever they're tuning in to see them do the puzzle. Like, who the hell is this guy? So I got it. I've been working on it. I'm just trying to make it good. And because I think it might serve as maybe like the channel trailer as well. So in the meantime, bringing down our wonderful see you later slide. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Freitag, auch ein schönes Wochenende. Bis morgen, bis später. Servus, grüß Gott, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, ciao, Cin-Cin. And we'll see you tomorrow for the grid. Take care. Be well out there.